Ladies and gentlemen, a few days ago I'm just laying in my bed and scrolling on social media, namely TikTok. And I'm stopped scrolling after I saw content creators named Jeremy Owen and his girlfriend Erica Ricardo was doing something great. For those of you that are curious, they are processed so many rubbish into something useful, and they already planting 10,000 trees in Indonesia. Wow, really great, isn't it? I wonder what their purpose doing that in their age. Good afternoon to the honorable judges and audience. My name is Marsya Karnianta from Satyatera Vinika University, and I'm really thankful to be given this opportunity to compete in the speech competition of Umsu Innovation and Creativity Carnival 2026. Now, allow me to deliver a speech entitled Youth as the Selected Arrow of Global Change. Ladies and gentlemen, today we often hear news saying the future will be worse. Economies may decline, the environment become more damaged, and global temperatures continue to rise. Yes, crises might happen, but the truly matter is how we respond to them. That is the key of creating a better future. Now, we're living in a global era where everything is connected. With just one click, we can share ideas with the world. With one voice, we can inspire many people. And with one action, we can make a huge different impact. But the question is, are we using that power in the right way? Those problems may feel very big and overwhelming. Sometimes we might think that we're too small to make a difference. But the truth is, change is not about age. Change is about courage. So many big movements in the world were started by young generation. They didn't wait until they get older. They didn't wait until everything was perfect. They simply started with what they had. And I believe we can do the same thing. We can start it with small actions in our daily lives. For example, taking care of the environment, or sharing positive content on social media. So, there are two reasons why young generation should care about the future. First, young people are the chosen ones who have the opportunity to lead change in global society. Because in the future, young people is the chosen ones who's leading the way. By taking real action now, we can create a better future and prevent negative outcomes. As I mentioned before, Jeremy Owen and Erica Ricardo are examples of young generation who have made an impact in their countries. They took an action now because they understood what they do today will be valuable at the future. Second, young people is the chosen arrow generation. What it means, an arrow? Yes, like an arrow that have been carefully selected. Each arrow has a big responsibility to fly straight and hit its target. One day, I went to a market and I heard an elder woman say, "What can young people today really do? They didn't strong. They do not strong like people in the past. They get upset easily, become emotional, and often talk about mental health. This generation is too soft. Some even call them strawberry generation." After hearing that, I'm shocked to the core. I start wonder, are young people, especially Gen Z, really look like that? But I more thought it and carefully to thought it. I realized that not all young persons are the same. In fact, many of them bring hope for the future of the world. There are many young generations who achieve great things, who care about the environment, and passionate about education, also help remote communities. Are these the same people who are gold big as this older woman? Is that true? Of course not. Perhaps becoming a young person who brings change is not easy. There will be doubts, fear, and sometimes people underestimate us. But remember, every big change starts with who dares to take an action. We don't wait until the future to come. We create the future right now through our choices and actions. However, our choices in action is really essential. That's why a young person must act wisely, like wise should. So now, ask yourself, have you made a positive impact on the future? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm Marsha. That's all for my speech. Thank you for your attention.